Sheriff's Office was notified through our 911 dispatch center that an email was received by someone from the media and notified them that this email was disturbing in nature. With that being said, the email was sent to our 911 center, who sent it to us. The email stated that explosives devices were placed in the Hilton Central School District at all their schools, their district office building, as well as the superintendent's residence. Once that threat was received, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office went into what we call our operational stance, and we started developing a plan to either vet this threat or to make sure if this threat was real, that we were going to do the right procedures. With that being said, we brought in our K-9 units. They're trained in detecting explosives, and we brought in our bomb technicians as well, just in case an explosive device was found. At that time, we notified the Hilton Central School District of the threat. We let them know what our plan was, and as we spoke, they decided to end school for the day and evacuate the buildings so we can conduct our sweeps. Those sweeps have been completed, and I'm here to tell you that no explosive device were found. Once the decision was made to dismiss the students for the day, and I believe the number is over 5,000 students and staff had to be let go, the Hilton School District did a fantastic job in trying to get those people reunited with their families again. All right. I want to thank our partners, because our main concern was the safety of the students and the staff here. I believe that these situations are horrible, and I did understand how the parents felt. They were rushing to the school, and they wanted to see their children safe, and so they did, and we were happy to make that happen, to reunite them. I want to thank the Hilton School District for helping us, the Hilton Fire Department for allowing us to use their facility as a command post for us. I'd like to thank our partners in RPD and Grease PD for assisting us with our nitrate dogs, and our federal agency partners as well, as they helped us while we conducted this investigation into this threat. And with that being said, I'll turn it over to the superintendent.
Thank you. All right, I just want to take the time to thank everybody for being here today to cover this very important information that needs to go out to our community. I want to start out by recognizing and thanking all of our law enforcement from Monroe County Sheriff's Department, Grease Police Department, New York State troopers, Border Patrol, everyone who played a role in that. I also want to thank the Hilton Fire Department for all of their support. I do have some of our school members Board of Education members with us today, so I do want to recognize the Board of Education members who could be here in support of this very difficult situation. I'd also like to recognize our executive administration, which is our assistant superintendents, who are here as well today for today's press conference. I'd like to start out also by thanking all of the staff here in the district for being calm and cool in the way that we responded to this crisis. In these types of situations, we do have emergency response plans. We do the best that we can. I am very proud of this community. I'm proud of the parents. I'm proud of the employees. For everyone, as was mentioned by law enforcement today, we were able to evacuate safely and connect, make sure everyone was accountable for over 5,000 people. So that's extremely important, and I want to celebrate this entire community for the work that they did. We completely understand how stress-inducing a situation like this can be, And we are planning tomorrow, after having the all-go signal from law enforcement that our buildings have been swept, to have school in session tomorrow. We will have law enforcement present at all campuses, both at the morning and evening times of pickup and drop-off and throughout the day. We've also worked with our support staff to make sure that we've activated our trauma, illness, and grief plan, as we realize that this can be stressful and induce anxiety for many of our students and our community and our staff members. So that plan is activated as well. We have communicated with staff, we have communicated with families, and at this point in time, I'll open it up for any questions that you have for us. Thank you.
Question for you, Captain. Hold on. Where do you stand in trying to figure out who sent this email?
Right now, our Monroe County Sheriff's CIS division, they are right now working on trying to vet this email to see where it originated. We have been working with our law enforcement partners in the federal government as well to see if they can give us any assistance in that. We're going to continue to try to locate where this email originated from, and once we do, hopefully we will be able to, and we'll go from there.
Do you consider this a terroristic threat?
I would say that anytime you state that there's explosive devices in the school building, yes, that it could be considered that.
You became emotional just now when you were mentioning, in reflecting on the parent situation and families. Given kind of the state of where things are just in the country and what we've seen even in the county this week, what's your message or to families and just for today's coordination and just how things ended up turning out today?
Like I stated before, we take any threat to our community, but especially any threat to children, we take very, very, very seriously. And once we determine that there is a threat here at the school district, and like the superintendent said, over 5,000 students and staff were going to be involved, yeah, that makes us go into go mode, and we came here as fast as we could to determine if this threat was real or not. And I'm glad that it wasn't. I'm glad we were able to get the students reunited with their families. I'm a parent. I totally understand. You get a call or a text from a school district that says, yeah, there might be a bomb. Yeah, you're going to want to come here quick. And they did it safely. We were able to get everybody home and reunited, so I'm glad that did occur.
Casey, the threat specifically mentions a book in the school libraries, and there's a meeting about that book tonight. Where's your head at with the threat sort of centered on this book?
Well, absolutely. The threat that came in was based on the fact that a book titled "This Book is Gay" is a selection in the Hilton Library at the high school. It is also a selection that is available in other schools across Monroe County and in the Monroe County Library. So we did have someone attend a Board of Education meeting sharing a concern about the appropriateness of that book. We have a process within our Board of Education policy where community members can challenge selections within the library. I can tell you that book was purchased in 2015, and there is one copy in our school library. It is currently checked out to another school district who is reviewing that book and deciding whether or not that will be in their library. I can tell you that book has been checked out twice since 2015. So I do believe that there are community members that have concerns about the content of that book. The Board of Education is awaiting the challenge from that community member who attended that board meeting, and we'll be moving through our process. So we have a process that anytime any selections within our library and any instructional materials that we utilize in the school district are going to be challenged, that challenge is submitted in writing, and then we move forward with our practice, which is to include some school staff along with community members and reviewing that piece of literature and then making the decision on whether it will remain in our library or be removed. I can't speak to the meeting that a community member or other community members may be having. I always encourage individuals who have concerns about anything to do with the school district to meet with me and have those discussions. And also we have had community members attend Board of Education meetings to share their concerns as well.
I understand that this is for anyone who can speak on the matter, but I understand that the investigation is very much so in the preliminary stages. But in terms of, also what's happening nationally and the nature of the threat, potentially could this be considered a hate crime in that sense? Is that,
I'll give you my opinion, but I'll defer to law enforcement. Absolutely, I see it as a hate crime. The book is authored and based on gay individuals, so I think that certainly can be a consideration when people are drawing their conclusions on whether this would be a hate crime. I think more importantly, there are many ways in today's world that we can resolve conflict, and we can meet and we can discuss and we can have the best conversations we can, because we put a lot of people at risk today by making this threat. We evacuated, as law enforcement has shared with us, over 5,000 people. We caused parents to come rushing to the school. We talk about active shooters. We're constantly drilling for that. So when the communication goes home, no matter how transparent, without how many details, as a father of 3 children who attend the Hilton Central School District, and as many parents stand up here and the many parents that we talk to, it is extremely concerning. So I hope that law enforcement is able to be able to catch the individuals who made this threat, and that they're held accountable to the fullest letter of the law, because this is something that cannot happen, and some people could have gotten hurt, especially children and staff that are innocent, and they come to school every day, and all they want to do is learn. And now they've been disrupted. Their social emotional health has been put into place now, where parents are having conversations with their children tonight about what does it mean when someone is going to bomb a school. It's absolutely irresponsible, and it should not be tolerated. And if you in the media could do me the favor of helping getting that word out to our greater community, that this behavior is unacceptable, and if you have questions or concerns about the way that schools operate, there's a much better way to handle that type of situation. Thank you.